Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. It's Thursday, Thursday, October 8th, and I got another Dollar Tree haul here. Consists mostly of DVDs and some Blu Ray. Let's get started on the DVDs. First up here is a Sam Elliott Western collection. It's from Echo Bridge. It has 8 movies, I believe. Yeah, 8 movies on the side there. I don't know if you can see it too good. There you go. There's a cover. Since it's from 2018, it has such titles as I Will Fight No More Forever, Blue Steel. I don't know. No, that's not the same Blue Steel. Is the one Jamie Lee Curtis is in. Pioneer Woman, McClintock, Death Rides a Horse, Grand Duel, If You Meet Sartana, Pray for Your Death, and Fort Yuma Gold. All of these are roughly about 90 minutes, with Death Rides a Horse about an hour and 14, with another movie thrown in about 103 minutes. That's some pretty neat covers here on the back. I don't know if you can see them there. I don't know if this is mostly comprised of like 1 or 2 discs, and then it's like all thrown on there. But it'd be neat if they all had that cover on the disc though. Like I said, that's the Sam Elliott 8 film set there. They're not all Sam Elliott, by the way. And then next up, I got movie called Tell Me How I Die. It stars Nathan Kress, Virginia Gardner, and Ryan Higa. And that's this here. It says it's a thriller. It's from 2017. It's an E1 too, by the way. It's from Base Station, Big Block, and Los Angeles Center Studios present, in association with Culprit Creative and Super Gravity Pictures, Tell Me How I Die. Now your fate is a real killer. When a group of college students take part in a clinical drug trial, an unexpected side effect of the experimental medicine gives them terrifying visions of their own deaths, which begin to come true. As they scramble to escape their fate, they discover that the killer is among them and shares their ability to see the future, only he seems to be one step ahead of their efforts to survive. I might watch this one tonight. It sounds really interesting. Yeah, I might watch this one. It's kind of a different take on the genre. I'm going to set that one aside. I did say what year. It says it's not rated. 108 minutes on this one. It's a little long, but I don't know. I might wait on a better day when I have more time, but 108's a little long. I mean, if it's good, that's one thing, but 108's a little long, and there's the front again. And then next up, got a movie starring Danny Trejo here. Vivica A. Fox, Chris Kattan, Jay Moore, Brendan Sexton III, and Clarence Williams III. It's called American Nightmares. It's from the creators of Tales from the Hood and Tales from the Hood 2. It was written and directed by Rusty Cundiff and Darren Scott. This was predominantly at pretty much every store that we get to go in the back with, or even ones we didn't go out back to. This is a Region Zero. It's from MVD Visual. 2018. Mr. Malevolent, Danny Trejo, hacks 2 millennials' computers and forces them to watch videos that reveal the horrific consequences of various immoral crimes in this chilling horror anthology from Darren Scott and Rusty Cundiff. The creators of Tales from the Hood and Tales from the Hood 2 feature an all-star supporting cast that include Vivica A. Fox from Kill Bill Volume 1, James Duvall from Donnie Darko, Chris Kattan from Night at the Roxbury, Jay Moore from Small Soldiers, and Brendan Sexton III, Boys Don't Cry, and Clarence Williams III from Purple Rain. American Nightmares is an over-the-top horror experience that teaches everyone a lesson that they won't soon forget. And that's American Nightmares. Other good find on this haul. I'm not too big on Kevin James, but I did get my hands on Paul Blart, Mall Cop here. Pretty much self-explanatory. We know he works at a mall. He's a cop. Mall, security. Yeah, pretty much. I thought this was by the numbers. I'm like I said, I'm not really that big on Kevin James. I think he tries too hard to be funny. Approximately 91 minutes. This ain't a video about bashing Kevin James, though, but just not too big on him. From 2009. I am looking for the sequel just to complete it. I thought I seen it somewhere once or twice. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a different cover for the first one. Like I said, this was from 2009, 91 minutes. And it's pretty basic. Like I said, the name of the movie pretty much explains what you're going to expect in the movie. And then next up, I got Sinkhole, The Earth Will Open. Looks like a disaster film based on the cover here. It's for ITN Distributing in E1, 5.1, 90 minutes. It's considered a sci-fi movie as well. It says 2013 on the back. It says, after a massive sinkhole swallows a nearby town, a school bus filled with students is dropped deep underground. After the crash, the students realize the bus is hanging precariously against the side of the sinkhole, held in place by a broken pipe. Any sudden move could send the bus plummeting into the darkness below. Alone and with all of the adults injured, the students must struggle for survival while the ground crumbles beneath them. And it's got on the back here, Cuthay Road, used with caution. So, sounds like the road was already kind of rough anyway. And maybe this is where the sinkhole happens. But, looks pretty cool. There's the front. And I used to love this show on CBS. I used to watch this when it aired every week. I love the theme song for this. It starred Edward Woodward. He was in the Equalizer. This is a great show. Until it got further in, and then it kind of got, like, the stories got a little less interesting, and they started introducing, like, characters to help him, and, it falls into the formula for a lot of CBS shows. They start out really great, and then they add characters, or they try to, freshen it up, and it's like, why not stick with what was tried and true? I don't understand mixing with a formula that's never broken, and I think once they did that, it fell down in the ratings. These episodes were handpicked by Michael Sloan. Not sure. Michael Sloan. I don't know if he might have directed this. 225 minutes on this. The aspect ratio is going to have the black bars on the side. I'm just going to warn you. It's 4:3. Golden Globe winner Edward Woodward stars as police detective Robert McCall, a sophisticated former government agent atoning for the sins of his past by righting the wrongs of a flawed legal system in this groundbreaking hit suspense series, The Equalizer. Basically, Robert McCall is a former British Army government, worked for the government known as the Company, and he breaks away from the Company. Kind of like, he has a cloak and dagger kind of life. He seeks atonement by offering his services to the public through advertisement in a newspaper. And then basically he plays night vigilante at night. Like, he takes care of the crumb bums that, make up a city that, are doing wrong. And he likes to make the wrong things right, basically. It's a great show. Probably one of CBS's top-notch ones in probably the last 20, 30 years. I really like this one. Kind of reminded me a lot of the one that they just had on not too long ago. I'm getting a brain cloud. I can't remember. Had the guy in it that played in Lost. I can't remember. I think he played Benjamin in Lost, maybe. And he was in that CBS show. And then next up, I got a Tribeca film here. It's called Sleepless Night. It's like Die Hard meets 24 by way of Taken, says Slash Film. If the Oscars added a category for Best Action, it would be a shoo-in. A brilliant, frenetic action film. Sleepless Night, a film by Frederick Jardine. That's that. This is from 2011. 16 by 9, 102 minutes on this one. And it comes with a kind of like a slip cover, but you can just slide it down through, like without, with the way slip covers. I mean, they normally are like this, but they're never usually wrapped, is what I mean. I very rarely see them get it wrapped all the way around, but there's no, bending or of any kind. It was well packaged, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And like I said, that's Sleepless Night. And next up, I got movie starring Harrison Ford, Blade Runner: The Final Cut. I think I got a number of these in this because I couldn't resist. I'm a big Harrison Ford fan. 117 minutes on this one. And it's rated R, of course. Don't believe the sequel was rated R. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. My washing machine was going crazy. Must be because I didn't start it back up properly or something. Like I said, this is a movie starring Harrison Ford. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Blade Runner. Classic from the 80s. Had a sequel to it too as well. I didn't like the sequel very much. I thought it was overlong. I thought it was overrated. I thought the visuals in the sequel were really good, but I'd have to go back and watch it. But I felt like there wasn't even no need for Harrison Ford in the sequel. So this was to me, this was what the 80s was about for sci-fi. It was great film. Then next up, we got Christmas one here. It's called Last Christmas. One boy's Christmas wish is about to come true. And I had somebody complain about the glare, so I'm trying to fix that a little bit right now by displaying these a little better in the video. 77 minutes, 2016. An inspiring holiday tale about the bond of family. After the death of his father, let me rephrase that. After the death of his father, all Frank wished for was his chance to see him again. When his wish miraculously comes true, he is visited by the ghost of his father. Frank discovers that he may not have been the hero he imagined. Last Christmas is a heartwarming holiday about a mother and son overcoming loss and learning to appreciate all they still have. Like I said, this is a BBC from 2016, and its running time is 77 minutes. Get a better look here. And then finally, out of the DVDs here, I've gotten this before, but I got it again because the slipcover was a lot nicer than the one I got prior. It's called The Crescent. I've watched this movie. I was surprised at how good it was. It includes the 2 bonus movies on it as well. Has Hindsight and Memory as the bonus titles. This is a 2016 Echo Bridge title, or released or collaborated disc here. It has almost 300 minutes of running time between the 3 movies. I can read the main one. If I didn't tell you the other movies were Hindsight and Memory. The main movie is called The Crescent. It's about a painter named Beth and her toddler son, Lowen, retreat to the solitude of a remote seaside cottage after a death in the family. As the 2 attempt to rebuild their lives, strange residents of Crescent Beach make their presence known. The Crescent is a transcendent look at loss, grief, and single parenting, told through the entrancing art of paper marbling in the eyes of a 2-year-old. It says that The Crescent is a twisted and nightmarish film, according to Bloody Disgusting. And I liked it. It's just kind of like, wow. It was like by the time the end hit, it was like really like mind bending a little bit how they did it. But I like that cover, and I like this slip on it as well. There's the back. Okay, on to the Blu-rays, and then that will be it for this video today. And then I'm not sure if doing a video the next day, but I might do one the following day. But I want to at some point I want to do another Wild Eye review, because man, my Clownado video is like almost halfway to 100 views, and that's the highest amount I've had since I did the reviewing. And Clownado must be either that popular or people were in the mood for hearing about a review of a clown movie. But next up, and like I said, these are the Blu-ray formatted part of the video from the award-winning director of Everest, IMAX to the Arctic. It's narrated by Meryl Streep. A story of love, family, and survival in the harshest place on earth. Let's see, 40 minutes on this, though, unfortunately. I wish it was another hour and 40, because I could sit here and watch a lot of these for a while. They're just interesting. Has a bunch of featurettes and the special features. I would read it, but there's a big, huge sticker on the back right here that's kind of blocking everything, so pretty much get the message. It's, like it says, it's a story of love, family, and survival. Basically, it's these polar bears doing all of that up here in the Arctic and doing, whatever they can to survive. And global climate change probably hasn't helped their plight very much either. So, and there's the back. And I can hear a train off in the distance. I don't hear it any other morning, but I am when I'm shooting the video. But sounds like I might have a cardboard or, a pamphlet or something in there too. Hopefully it ain't a runner. I seen this at the theater. I didn't see this one. This is a director's cut. It's Cabin Fever, an unrelenting, gruesomely funny bloodbath. I loved it, said Peter Jackson, director of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This is a director's cut here. Terror in the Flesh. This is a pretty damn gruesome movie. Sorry about the swearing, but that's pretty much how you nail Cabin Fever. It's one of Eli Roth's more grotesque ones. From 2003. 98 minutes. I'm not going to read it either, because I feel like probably everybody and their brothers probably watched this movie by now. This has an audio commentary with director Eli Roth and cast members Ryder Strong, Jordan Ladd, Serena Vincent, and Joey Kern. Director's shorts, The Rotten Fruit, Beneath the Skin, director behind the scenes photos, family friendly version, can't forget pancakes, theatrical trailer, 1080p, widescreen presentation, English 7.1 if you're set up for 7.1. Most people probably don't have 7.1, but if you do, you'll hear it that much better. English and Spanish subtitles, Blu-ray optical disc player, and HD TV. In which I do not have an HD TV down here where I watch it. I have a projector screen, so which I would put against most HD TVs because that's how good a color it has. And plus, there's not many HD TVs that can match the size or the I feel clarity of my projector. And I paid a fraction of the cost of probably what a lot of the big screens cost when I first bought that projector. So it's pretty lucky to get a good buy on that. It was like $500, maybe $600 for the projector. But you know, picture tubes go up so fast in HDs sometimes that it's probably, you know, for the best if you can get a projector. I would, because they come with 1080p, a lot of them, and you won't really notice much of a difference, I don't think. Next up, I got a movie starring Olivia Wilde, Jake Johnson, Anna Kendrick, and Ron Livingston. It's called Drinking Buddies. It's from Magnolia. It has genuine laughter and an infectious sense of fun. Guy from Office Space. I don't know if that's... It's got to be Ron Livingston, I'm guessing. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, she played in Lazarus Effect, and Anna Kendrick played in Twilight. Can't say as I know who Jake Johnson is, though. But there's that. And I'm glad you guys can see the video or the DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays better today. It's 2013 on this one. 90 minutes running time. A whole slew of special features. Luke and Kate are co-workers at a Chicago brewery while they spend their days drinking and flirting. They're perfect for each other, except that they're both in relationships. Luke is in the midst of marriage talks with his girlfriend of 6 years, Kate. And Kate is playing it cool with her music producer boyfriend, Chris. But you know what makes the line between friends and more than friends really blurry? Beer. So anything happens, you get overloaded with beer. So I'm sure there's a lot of beer drinking in this one. And then next up, I got Cynthia Nixon and Michael. I'm sorry if I butcher his name. Agarano. One Last Thing, and it has theme songs performed by Wycliffe Jean, Heavens in New York. And this one, I had the DVD, but then I saw the Blu-ray, so I grabbed that. So I have, in this wave, I got original DVD originally, and then I got the upgrade here, all in the same haul. So I plan on keeping both, and I can combo them out at some point. 2005 on this one, 93 minutes. I think I've read this before in another video, but that's One Last Thing. I don't ever remember. I know of Cynthia Nixon because of Sex and the City, but I have no idea what this is even really like, or why I didn't ever hear about it much. Next up, I've got another docu under the sea kind of thing here. Blu-ray plus DVD, High Def Go Planet. Whales of Atlantis in Search of Moby Dick, a real-life adventure told by Christopher Lee, who's no longer with us. Rest in peace. A film by Jean-Christophe Chauffier, as seen on TV. Sometimes I feel like I have to be French to read some of those names. 52 minutes. 2010 it says. Should be really good with it. This is a keeper because I don't have hardly anything with Christopher Lee, and I like he's such a horror icon legend that I can't really give anything up with him in it. So if this is something you're interested in, I kind of can't, just for that reason. But it's basically about the plight of the whale. Probably over the years being used, you know, for oil and whale blubber, and it's just awful what they do to creatures of the sea. I wouldn't partake in this at all. I'm all pretty much outside of spiders. I love all creatures, you know. But there's that one, and I got like 4 more, and then the video's done, guys. Trying to keep it down a little more here today. Movie star Melanie Griffith, Kathy Griffin, Tim Curry. Tim Curry's not doing too well from what I heard. He's had like 2 strokes. I don't think he acts anymore. I think I've reached upon that in other videos, but it's just really sad how talented the man was, and then health had to rear its ugly head and bring him down, you know. Also stars Anthony Anderson and Stacy Keach, A Turtle's Tale, Sammy's Adventure. I love that cover. It's beautiful. Well done. PG on this one. 86 minutes from Studio Canal. He's totally amazing. Dive into adventure and fun with Sammy the sea turtle as he swims the oceans of the world, searching for the love of his life, Shelley, with his best pal, Ray. Sammy experiences extraordinary and faces daunting challenges, including hungry sharks and pesky birds. A Turtle's Tale. Sammy's Adventures features a rollicking soundtrack and incredible voice talents, including Melanie Griffith, Kathy Griffin, Tim Curry, Anthony Anderson, and Stacy Keach. Based on the actual course of a sea turtle's life, the story of one creature's breathtaking journey is a thrilling voyage the whole family will love. And that's Sammy's, A Turtle's Tale, Sammy's Adventure. There's the back. And then, like I said, 3 more to go. Okay, I got another one of these, I believe. Simon Helberg, Melanie Linsky. I can't see the last name. We'll Never Have Paris. This actor here played in Big Bang Theory. I think you'll know who I mean. I've never watched Big Bang Theory, but I know his face. I've skimmed through the show once in a while. Can't say as I'm a huge fan of the show. I don't know. I don't like that kind of comedy. I'm more of a I don't know if you've ever heard of the show Corner Gas. It's a CTV kind of based show. It was out of Canada. It got to air in the United States on WGN America. I don't know if it's still on there anymore, but I'm more like that kind of comedy. This is from 2014. Approximately 92 minutes. This is saying it's based on a true story, and then it says unfortunately. But there's that, and there's the back. And then I got 2 more here, guys. This is a spaghetti western double feature, and it has The Last Gun and $4 of Revenge. This was in a lot of stores this time around too. Just about every store had at least 1 to 2 copies in their out of all their boxes. That's why it's making it hard for us to get a lot of these because, you know, for obvious reasons you don't want to, unless you're like James that needs them for duplicates to trade, you know, make other trades. See, myself, I don't do only certain amount of trades with people, and I don't need duplicates. I'd rather save them and let someone else, you know, get them too, and things like that. But I get it if you want duplicates as well. So, The Last Gun is 126 minutes. It says it's from Italy and Spain from 1964, and $4 of Revenge is from Italy and Spain. It's 1965, and that's 87 minutes. That just doesn't sound right to me. The thing here in the back makes it look like they're newer than that to me. I don't know if you can see them too good there, but it looks newer than that to me. I'll read $4 of Revenge because the other one has a sticker over it. From the writer of Django and the Great Silence comes an electrifying saga of power, betrayal, and revenge. Set in the final days of the Civil War, starring spaghetti western legend Robert Woods. $4 of Vengeance sets the screen ablaze with explosive shoutouts, daring escapes, and a magnificent spaghetti western score charged with heart-pumping action, tense drama, elaborate sets, lavish costumes, and exceptional camera work by master cinematographer Tino Santoni. Girl with a Suitcase. Apparently he must have did, I don't know if he did the cinematography for that or if he directed it. Doesn't really say. I guess cinematography for that. This is 2.0 Dolby Digital. If I didn't say it's from Mill Creek as well. Trying to see what the total combination here for the length of it is. I guess it doesn't really matter because you watch them individually, but there's that. And then finally, the Ultimate NFL, an all-new groundbreaking visual experience. Includes state-of-the-art high-definition footage in super slow motion. This was I'd probably dare say this was a Kmart release because it kind of has that Kmart-looking sticker to it on it. Maybe somebody out there can tell you a little better, but kind of has that Kmart sticker to it. Warner Brothers, 2010, 75 minutes. This has behind-the-scenes tour of the NFL films, including production tools and trivia track, picture-in-picture commentary by Steve Sabal. Basically, it's like the NFL like you've never seen it. So I'm assuming it goes behind the scenes and, lets you hear what down on the field what the players are saying. Maybe like, complaining to the coach or... I like that part of football. Like that part of football goes unnoticed. I wish they'd do more of these kind of things. Especially, this does. I don't know if this comes out like. I thought it was one out of the bottom, but comes out off the side like that. Well, that's neat. In case you don't know who that is, that's Arizona Cardinals, Anthony's favorite team. I don't know anybody that likes the Saints offhand, but I do know someone that my cousin Tim likes the Steelers. He's always been a diehard Steel Curtain fan since I can remember. 2010, like I said, and there's some more teams on the back as well. But that's it for the video today, and I'd like to thank, I had a viewer from Japan let me know he loved my channel, and I was really stoked about that, because I didn't realize I had that far of a reach to someone in Japan, and I'd like to thank him for watching and enjoying and, appreciating what I do. And I'd like to thank people that watched my Clownado video and made it the highest reviewed video I've done to date. And I'd like to thank everyone that's been, hanging in there during these Dollar Tree videos. And I've had so many extensive ones that, I kind of spread them out because I don't want to throw like 30 in a video, and overwhelm you too much. But, please share, like, and subscribe. Leave comments below about anything, any questions. I'll take questions, and who knows, one day I might go live for a Q&A kind of thing, something like that. But thank you for watching, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm not going to put a, quote on it that I'm going to be, but I want to be back at least the following day if I'm not back tomorrow. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.